Hey guys, so I bought the movie Goosebumps in Blu-ray DVD, and I wanted to talk about the ending. I saw, the deleted scenes. There wasn't that much, and the alternative opening and ending. The opening was, all right, but I prefer the one that they put the actual footage that they put for the movie. As for the alternative ending. I actually like that one than the ending they put in the film. Reason why is because spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the Goosebumps movie, don't listen to this. Don't listen to what I'm about to say. But spoiler alert. In the ending, you see that what's her name? I'm so sorry. Well, the girl, Hannah. There you go. Hannah was actually, sort of not really a monster, but she was created by R.L. Stein, and uh, I think was it pretty much says it that she was created so R.L. Stein wouldn't be alone, and I guess he wanted a daughter. I wish they could have go more into detail with that. I took it like he had a wife, and maybe in somewhere in the past in his life, him and his wife are gonna have a baby girl, but sadly his wife died along with the baby girl. So R.L. Stein, created this girl, and as a memory of his wife, or I don't know, just something like that to go into more detail so we can get into it. But I don't know, maybe there's reasons why they didn't put it. Anyways, she's really, she's not real. She's created by R.L. Stein. And in the end, the main character had to, uh, in order to get rid of all the monsters, he wrote in the story that all the monsters were locked away in the book. All monsters, which means it was including her. So she got sucked into the book, and they were never going to be seen ever again. Um, then later on in the end, you see that she comes back. R.L. Stein had one last book to write, so she was able to come back, and it was a happy, nice ending. At first, when I saw it, I thought it was nice. It was cute, it's because it was kind of sad to see her go, and to see what the kind of life that she had, and she knew she had to be locked away forever in the book, so she accepted it. But now, um, because now I was thinking it like this. I wish they could have. If you see the alternative ending, it's she doesn't come out, Hannah. It's actually another girl, and the main character thinks that it's just one of R.L. Stein's creations to replace Hannah or something, but it's not. It's just a normal, regular girl starting her first day at school, and she was asking, where her class is. So the guy shows her where her class is, and as R.L. Stein, Jack Black was passing by that his typewriter, he sees that it's typing by itself, and this time it's Slappy. I don't know how, but Slappy put Slappy's revenge, and in the reflection you see, I don't know how he did it, but he's in back of him. So I kind of like that one better because Slappy's my favorite. He's like the main villain, and I didn't want him to come back. But this is how I would have put the ending. That I would have stick to it. That yeah, Hannah gets locked away forever, in the books, and along with all the other monsters. And so I would have kept that ending, the guy has to move on, the main character, in order to move on, just gotta, go along with life. Time does not stop for you or whatever. So, he meets his new girl and see where that goes, right? As R.L. Stein continues to walk, past his typewriter and he hears it typing, I would have put, it's Hannah trying to communicate with him, letting him know that she's calling for help, that, Dad, help me or something. And that would be, if they were going to create a sequel, make a sequel to, Goosebumps, the movie, it would have been cool to see, in the second film, R.L. Stein has to go save Hannah, along with oh my god, I forget his name. Well, the main character, the boy, and his funny friend. I liked him. Anyways, they all have to go back. They all have to go inside the book, and rescue her because she's with all the monsters they locked up together. So it's like, that sucks for her. So imagine they all get to go inside the book somehow, and in that book you see like all the monsters are together, and it's like, the Goosebumps world, where all the nightmares, the monsters, everything's there. So they have to go like to this epic fantasy adventure of finding Hannah, see what happened to her, if she's okay. And, of course, that would give a more reason for Slappy to return and all the other Goosebumps monsters, which would be cool because this is the thing I kind of didn't like from the movie. I love Goosebumps. I used to watch the TV shows, so I was very excited to see this one. I like it, but I just have a little problem with it. I didn't like that they didn't focus on some of the other monsters, just a little bit, because I just felt it was cool that they focused a lot on Slappy because Slappy has always been my favorite. He scared me when I was little, and I really think Jack Black did a good job playing the voice of Slappy. But I wish they would have focused on, other monsters that were my favorite, like the Haunted Mask. I know in behind the scenes they were showing, the actual, not the, well, an actress who was playing the Haunted Mask. She had the mask on, and she didn't come out that much. I mean, you see her a little bit in some corners and some scenes, but that was pretty much it. And, they did put the zombies for Welcome to Dead House, and some other familiar monsters like jack-o'-lanterns and the scarecrows. They did come out in the movie, but not that much. They put too much of the abominable snowman and too much CGI, monsters. They could, I mean, all those makeups that they put on the actors who were playing the monsters, like the vampire, the witches, and all those other cool monsters. They could have gotten some more, they could have gotten some more screen time in the movie, and they didn't, which kind of sucks because it felt like, all that makeup was for nothing, They could have played some part, like, the Haunted Mask, and the vampire with bad breath or something. I forgot the name of the book. What other monsters were my favorite? Welcome to Dead House. They would all talk to Slappy, all trying to come up with a plot of how to get rid of R.L. Stine. So if they were to do a sequel, they could include more of those monsters, in the second film. They're all working together with Slappy to see how they can get back to the real world, or get R.L. Stine to stay in the book while they escape. Something like that. It would be cool. I don't know. I just thought it would be a cool idea if they were going to make a second one. But if they do make a second one, I think that would be great if they could figure out a way how to bring back Slappy, because in the first film, R.L. Stine got rid of all the books where he can no longer, write stories and bring monsters back. I hope they come up with a good reason why did they return, or another good story for a second Goosebumps movie. But I did love the first one. Of course, because I love Goosebumps. Like I said, I grew up with Goosebumps when I was little. I used to watch TV shows, and I would just love to see more of it. I would like to see more Slappy because he's my favorite. It's my favorite villain. And that was pretty much it, I think. So the alternative ending in the Goosebumps movie, it was okay. I kind of like that one better than the one they put in the actual film. But oh well. It was a nice ending. I guess it's like, for the kids, so they wouldn't feel too sad that Hannah's gone, because it was a sad part to see her go, but I don't know. They did say they wanted to keep it like in a level for the kids to enjoy. But it's like, come on. It's Goosebumps. The TV shows were creepy. I mean, some of them gave me nightmares. I know Slappy did. But we'll see how they do in the second one. I hope Jack Black comes back. I think he did good as R.L. Stine. He was funny. Yeah, and the other cast too. I like them. They all did wonderful. There was good acting. I liked the monsters. There was a good plot. And mostly because Slappy was mostly in it. And he was the main villain. So, yeah. And I guess that's it. That was pretty much what my video was about. Well, hopefully they do make a second one. And I don't know. If they do like my idea, maybe you'll see it. I was the first one to say it. Alright guys, but hope you're doing good and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.